Hello, everyone. This is What's Up Wednesday for December 4th. And today we're going to be covering property websites. I'm going to be showing you a couple of ways you can create them, and then the different things you can do with the property websites, what they look like, kind of what all it includes and all of that. Next week, we're going to be doing personal websites. So we'll go through what the default one looks like, how you can edit content, how you can add content, and then even just some best practices as far as those websites go. A couple of new things. We're constantly rolling out new things, and the newest one we have is the co-listing agent. If you have a co-listing agent, we have totally revamped that area, and you can find it under the property section. You just click on property and then co-listing agents. And here is where you can add them in. It's very easy. You'll just put in all of their information, save it, and then you can add a photo and everything for them in there as well. You also, on certain plans, you also have the ability to make them a team member. If you make them a team member, then they will show up on all of the listings. That way it shows you guys as a team. So that's the co-listing agent. If you've ever used it in the past, you'll know this is a completely revamped area, a lot easier to use. So this is where you would just go to property and co-listing agents to set that up. Another thing I wanted to mention is the Design Lab, and I know I talk about that, but we do have new holiday templates in there. We have the postcards, of course. Then we have, let me get back over there. We have folded cards now. That is brand new. You'll see we have a lot of different folded cards for the holidays. You'll see those here. It's a great opportunity for you to get some of these. The promo this week we have is 25% off any postcard order. You just have to call us to order. Nothing else. It's very simple. This would be a great opportunity for you to test out some of these folded cards, send them out for the holidays, put a little note inside of them, and then kind of get those out to your sphere and all of that. So that is in the Design Lab. New holiday folded cards. So you can go there to order those. Again, the promo is 25% off any postcard order. All you have to do is give us a call to order those. Very simple. Another thing I want to mention is this new program, kind of, I guess you could call it. If you're slow on listings, if you don't have any listings currently, we have a new area that's called List With Me. And it is a great, List With Me allows you to start generating leads while you're in a slow period. So it's like, here I can help you sell your home fast. So you'll see here is a template for a mailer you could send out. I'll help you sell your home fast. Again, this is in the Design Lab, so you can edit the information that's on there. But there is the List With Me. Here's another one right here. You'll see that List With Me as well. So we have the postcards that you can use for List With Me. You also have the Square digital ads that you can post on social media. And these you can use to just post on social media, or you can use them to create Facebook ads with. Great way to generate leads in a slow period. Start sending these out as postcards or as social media posts, different things like that. So you've got all of this under the Design Lab. These are the Square digital ads. We also have the postcards. And then another thing you also have is a squeeze page or a landing page. So that you will find under personal and then personal websites. You're going to see over here under pre-built sites, you have the List With Me. Now this is a landing page, again, you can use on social media. You can use however you want because you have your own URL for it, your own link. So you can just take that link and use it however you want. But you'll see here is your landing page. This is a great way, like I said, if you have no listings, if you're slow, use these tools we're offering to generate more business, get your name out there. So I highly recommend using these features. Again, remember the List With Me, Includes, it has the postcards you can use, it has the Square digital ads you can use for social media, and then it has the pre-built landing page here. Again, that landing page can be found under personal and personal websites, and then over here on the right side underneath pre-built sites, you'll find that right there. So that is the list with me. Another brand new thing, it just rolled out. Two more new things. We now have an add-on for any monthly membership. If you're on a monthly membership, you can take advantage of this add-on. It is called the Elite add-on, and it is for those people who are short on time, who don't have time to deal with agent marketing, like getting everything together, getting things in, created, things like that. We now have an Elite service where we do it for you. We used to have a plan like that. It went away. So here is the new version. This Elite service add-on is an additional $35. And that is on top of any monthly membership. And this is where we help add in your listings, open house information, posting your listings to your social media accounts, maintaining. For personal branding, we can create your website, provide us with content, we'll add it on, enhancements, managing leads by adding leads to your monthly newsletters. You can read all of this on top of, this is a URL you can go to. You can see this URL at the top if you want to see this information, or just give us a call. We can lead you to this page as well, but you can go to agentmarketing.com/am/elite-add-on. It's not a live page on the website yet. That's how new it is. So, but I did want to let you know that we now have this Elite add-on for an additional $35 a month if you are on a monthly membership, where we will do things for you. And this page explains what all we can do for you. But again, this is a great service. People loved the old one we had because it really freed up a lot of time for them to do other things like selling homes and meeting with people and all of that stuff. So this is a great add-on. If you find yourself short of time, not able to deal with agent marketing or just wanting more done, then this Elite service is absolutely a great way to do that. So just give us a call if you're interested in the Elite service, and we can get you hooked up on that immediately and get you started. Another last thing before we get started is we have now social consulting. You'll see it right here on your homepage. It is personalized one-on-one consulting for social media. We have Christina who does these trainings. She can help you create content for social media. She can help you create different social media platform accounts. Like if you don't have an Instagram account and you needed help with that, she can help you set up your Instagram account. Like I said, she can help you with content. She can help you, give you ideas, different things like that. Anything with social media, she can help you out with. So you can do this social media consulting 20 minutes when you make the appointment for $5. I mean, you can't get any better than that, because for $5, she can help you create content, help you set up any social media platforms, different things like that. So I highly recommend taking advantage of this. It's super important. Obviously, social media is huge these days. So if you're kind of a newbie when it comes to social media, or you just want some extra insight to it or help, then I highly recommend just going ahead and scheduling this social media consulting. Just give us a call and we can get you hooked up to Christina, and you guys can schedule an appointment with her to go through these things. So it's a great way to learn more about social media and everything like that. Okay, so that was a lot of new things, but let's talk about property websites. Property websites are obviously for your listings. You create, each listing you have gets its own single property website so that you can promote that listing with its own website. It's not a one-page website. It has multiple pages on it, so it's a great way to give people lots of information on a specific listing. There are 3 ways to add a listing into your account. Really quickly, one way available on certain plans is the what we call automation. Click on the gear, then you click on MLS pull, and this is where you set your account up by completing steps 1 and step 2. You set your account up on automation where whenever you activate a listing in the MLS, it will automatically create the single property website for it. It'll activate that website. It'll create the YouTube video. It'll create the virtual tour, and it'll put all the other pages on there, the default pages that we give you as well. So it really automates that system so that you don't have to worry about your listings coming into your account or creating each one. So again, you can set it up on full automation, which is done from the gear and then MLS pull. The second way you can add in a listing is what we call a manual pull from the MLS. And for that, you click on property and then properties. Then you click on add new. And then all you have to do is click on auto pull from MLS. You'll just enter in the MLS number, and I did not grab an MLS number. Let's see if I can just pick one and go. Let's see if I can pull one up randomly. But basically, nope, it didn't work. But basically what you can do is if you add in the MLS number, it will then start auto-populating the information down here. And then all you have to do is make sure the required fields have auto-populated. Just keep clicking proceed, and it's literally just going to auto-fill the information. The reason it's manual is that you just have to come up here and click proceed, 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 and then click a button to add in the photos. That simple. It's still a super easy and quick process. It takes probably less than a minute to auto pull that way or to do a manual pull that way. But that gives you a little bit more control over the stuff that's coming in. So if you kind of want a little bit more hands-on, you can definitely come in and do it that way. Or if you, for instance, you have something that's coming soon or, you know, anything like that, you can come in and just click on add my own listing. And then that's where you're just going to come in and you're just going to manually put in the information, you know, choosing everything, making sure the required fields are filled out. And once you get this information filled in, then you just come up and click proceed. Then it's going to ask you for bedrooms, bathrooms, that kind of thing. And again, it just walks you through. You'll just add in all the information yourself and just keep clicking proceed. And then you'll come to the photo screen where you'll load the photos in. Obviously, the photos will be on your computer and you'll load them in that way. So 3 ways to add a property into your account: complete automation, manual automation, or completely manually typing in the information that way. Now, once you have your listing in, you will see it displayed here. Each listing gets its own little box, I guess you could call, with a lot of different things that you can do with it. So we'll just kind of go through those things. If you needed to add or edit any media, like photos, if you needed to upload a video, you would click on this little camera. You have your photo gallery here. You can move photos around if you need to. If you wanted to create a custom tour, you could do that here. Remember, we do create the virtual tour automatically. This is if you wanted to create something more custom. If you have panoramics you have uploaded, or you could upload them here. We do not create those for you, but if you have them, you can upload them here for the panoramic tour. And then here is if you want to, if you have a video you want to upload, or like a drone video or something, you can upload that here. Or if you want to generate a YouTube video manually, or authorize us to post to your YouTube channel, you would do that from here as well. You'll also see in the top right corner, if you need to delete a listing, you'll just click on that and then delete it. That will allow you to get that out of your account. This little icon is for cloning, and that's not anything most people use. It's more for if you are selling, let's say, different apartments in the same building. So they're going to be very similar. So you can just clone the website, change the apartment number, and then kind of edit that new in that way. So that's not really something a lot of people use, but if you do have something like that, then you can clone the website. Then we have, if you want to view what it looks like, you just click right here on that photo and it's going to pull it up. Now, here's one thing, this is semi-new, but we have made it to where it automatically adds this lead generating form to each property website so that you can generate more leads with it that way. This automatically shows up. You don't have to turn it on. You can turn it off, but I recommend leaving it. It's optional. and you could generate some really good leads from the property websites themselves. So this is something that's really good for the website. But you'll see this is one layout we have. It's got all of the information on it, but you'll notice from the information that's input into Agent Marketing, either manually or straight from the MLS, we create the photo gallery, we create the virtual tour, we automatically give you all of your property mapping. We go ahead and put a payment information page on there so people can plug numbers in to see what their mortgages might look like. We give you this more information area. We automatically give you the area schools and automatically give you the city demographics, but you also have the option, if you want, to upload documents, upload floor plans. Those you can do yourself. And then obviously we go ahead and give you the brochures. You can edit those and make them your own and customize them, but those are automatically put on the website for you as well. So you can see we do give you a lot of pages automatically. And so you can add more pages to it if you want. You can turn pages off if you want, but that's just to show you all of the different things that we automatically do for you on those property websites. Now, the next thing I want to show you is this. This is your text code for the listing. This number right here, the first number, is property specific. It changes for each listing. This number right here, the 79564, is our short code. It will never change. It will always be this number. That way they, you know, the text message system knows what it's sending back to the person. So this one right here is property specific. You'll see it's different for every listing, and you can edit that. You can change it. And all you have to do is click on it to change it. Now, you can change this to another number. You can change it to a word. You can change it to letters and numbers. It's up to you, but you can change it. If you want it to be a more simplified code, you can definitely just click on it, click on that text code, and come in and change it right here. Then you have all of these buttons, and you're probably like, well, that's a lot of buttons. What do those do? Well, it's pretty simple, and we tell you what each button is. Edit is just what it sounds like. That's where you can go in if you needed to edit any of the information that was pulled in from the MLS or that you manually added in. You can come in here. You can change any of this information, description. If you needed to change the layout or anything like that, you can come in here. It's all here. So that is what the edit button does. It just is what it sounds like. You can edit the information, edit the website. Share is sharing to social media. So you can come here and like 2 clicks, you can post Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn. You can do a Craigslist posting or even email the listing out. So this is the share button for social media. Remember, if you have been on here for the last few weeks, you do have it set now where you can set it to auto post to your social media. That is through Buffer or Hootsuite or another system like that. And you can set it up through our system to automatically post to those places. I will show you where that is at in just a few minutes. Reports is exactly as it sounds like. It's where you can do the feedback survey to people who have been to an open house recently. You can create a CMA report through our system, and that's done from the reports button. Website hit report to show how people are getting to your website, how many people, and then you have the seller accountability report, which is like a log of things you've been doing to market someone's listing. So you can send these to the sellers if they always want to know what you've been doing. You can set these up to send to the sellers to let them know, and you can even add things to that as well. Shopping cart, always love this one. This is where you can order marketing materials for a listing. Sign writers, that's a big lead generator with that text code on it. So I highly recommend getting some sign writers for your listing so people can drive by and text for more information on a property. They get a link to the property website right back to them, and you get a lead saying, hey, this person is looking for more information on this specific property. So it's a great way to generate leads. You can come in here and order postcards, water bottle labels, great for an open house, door hangers, and we now have where you can order listing presentations, printed ones, and property flyers. So those are different things you can order from here now as well. From our print shop that we have here, it is in-house, so we have a print shop, full print shop to do these things for you. So that is from the shopping cart. So each listing has its own shopping cart that you can use. Then you have tools. Tools to me is where you go if you just want to add some things to the website, like add-ons, not that cost anything, but if you want to add documents, if you want to add floor plans, if you want to add music, if you want to add open house dates. This is where you go to customize your property flyers. So there's a lot of things here under tools. Come and check it out if you want. But it just has different things you can do to the website as well. Then you have links. This takes you to the important links page. So it's a great resource if you just need to grab the virtual tour link real quick to post on Facebook or wherever. If you want, we do have the MLS compliant virtual tour link, and that is where you can load it onto your MLS. And the nice thing about this one is that once you put it on your MLS, it also feeds over to Zillow. And this is unbranded for the MLS because that's what they require. But when it goes over to Zillow, it becomes a branded tour. So another way to get out more, to get your listing out to more places. Now you will see that there are 3 links here. Basically what that means is that different MLSs require different kinds of links. And so you can figure out which one you need to use 2 different ways. You can either call your MLS and ask them, which usually probably might take longer, or you can just go and try all 3 and one of them will work. So you can just figure it out that way. Here's the standalone virtual tour link. If you have panoramics, here's the standalone panoramic link. So you just got different links here, and that's where your important links for the property will be. They will be under links. Then you've got OH times. That is for open houses. Takes you straight to the open house page. You can add in your open house dates, and then it also allows you to then, it gives you a Facebook button to go ahead and share to Facebook. I'll try to do this really quick. That's a strange open house time, but hey. Once you click save, open house dates have been saved. Now you'll see you now have a Facebook button, which allows you to click and just share this open house straight to Facebook. And this is what the open house page, so to speak, looks like. It's a really nice. You can click for more information and pictures. There's a map of it. There's some little lead generation there, and then the open house dates and times. So that is what that posting looks like. So again, that is another easy button you have here for open house times. YouTube will take you straight to the YouTube section, which is where you can authorize us to post to your channel, which we highly recommend because Google/YouTube have a quota on how many videos can be loaded onto a channel a day. And obviously with our system, by default, they go onto our channel, the videos do. So that's a lot of videos in a day. So we highly recommend, so a lot of them don't go, they'll error out. So highly recommend going to YouTube, creating a YouTube channel, coming back here, authorizing us to post to your channel. That way, you know, every time you have a listing and it's activated, that YouTube video will get generated and it will go to your channel. YouTube video helps with SEO for the property website. So highly recommend doing it. The YouTube video also has a link to the property website, and it also has the text code. So people can look at the video and either go to the property website or even use the text code to text for more information. So that's the YouTube section. Then you have the flyers section. We tried to make it really easy with these buttons to let you go to some of the bigger tools, more popular tools, really easily. So we just make these, we made these buttons so that you had that ability. But flyers will take you straight to the flyer editor. So basically here you can go to select a design. We've got all these designs to use. Remember, these also have the text code on them. They have the website URL. So again, it could be another lead generating aspect for the property websites for people if they want to see more photos and everything on the property. They can go to the URL where you have that lead generating pop-up for the property website, or they can text for more information on the property. So choose your design, edit the information if you want, edit the photos, and then save it, and you're good to go for the flyers as well. You can download them as a PDF and print them yourself, take them somewhere local, or now it's even easier. You can just order them from us and we can mail those out to you. After flyers, you've got the listing presentation. So in our system, you can create a property website if you have a listing coming up, create the property website, and then we automatically create a property specific listing presentation for you. So, whoops, wrong button. And so there you will see all of the different things we have for that. But that is what that button does. It is for the listing presentation. I know that covers a lot of information for these property websites, but I know it's an important thing on ways to market your listings. Remember, putting your property website as many places as you can, social media, different things like that, other websites, helps get it out there more, obviously, and it does help it in search engines as well. Different things go out to the search engines quicker. Property websites themselves aren't that quick, but YouTube videos tend to, and different things like that. So just, even adding in some more unique information, make sure you've got a good description for your property website. Make sure you've got at least 20 photos. The more the better. I've seen, ones with one photo. I've seen property websites with up to 200 photos. That's a lot, but if you've got a special home or something like that, you could really do a lot of things. People are going to be more attracted to look at a property website if it's got a lot of pictures, if it's got a good description. If it doesn't, it's not going to be very useful to them. So do make sure you do those things as well. Just a couple of tips for the property websites. Remember, you have 3 ways to add a property website in. You have complete automation, which is from the gear and then MLS pull. Set that up. You have a manual auto pull, which is from the add new button on the properties page, and then auto pull from MLS to manually pull it in from the MLS, or you can add your own listing, which is where you type in your own information and upload the photos from your computer. If you have any questions about any of this, obviously we're going to open it up to questions now, but don't forget about our support team. They are amazing. They're here. You can call them. You can chat them. Here's a little chat bubble down in the bottom. We have the help guide here too with videos and step-by-step instructions. So we've got a lot of resources for you. If you forget where something is, or forget how to do something, or want to know how to walk through something, just give them a call or give them a chat. They're amazing. So just don't forget about that. Don't forget the promo for this week too is 25% off any postcard order. Just call in for that. Don't forget about our social media training, $5 for 20 minutes. You can't beat that. And you can go through anything social media related, creating content, if you need certain platforms set up, she can help you do that. That would be Christina. So don't forget about that as well. And don't forget about our Elite add-on where we do things for you. Again, remember that's an additional $35 a month if you're on any monthly plan. But again, it frees up your time to do things you need to do, where we will do all the other stuff for you. And you can go to this URL, agentmarketing.com/am/elite-add-on, or just give us a call and we can get you all set up on that as well. All right, so now let's open it up to questions. That was a big What's Up Wednesday topic. So let's open it up to questions. Okay, Cheryl, does promo include those of us who are sponsored? It's anybody who wants to have a postcard order, call in, 25% off. So yes. Any questions about property websites or any of the other things I talked about today, the Elite service or any of the other things? Lou, you asked if on automation, do you have an opportunity to review before the YouTube video is created? It is automatic. So meaning you're giving it up to automatically do everything. So if you have it on full automation, then it's going to pull it into your agent marketing account. It's going to activate it. It's going to go ahead and create that YouTube video. Now, you can turn off activation. So if you wanted to review everything before activating, you can do that from property and then go to options. Right here in the middle, it says activate auto pulled listings. You can turn that off and then you can go in, review everything, and then activate it from the properties page. And then that'll create the video. Or you can even choose to just turn off the auto generate for the YouTube video part. And then you can go in to the YouTube area and just click the button to generate that way. So that's all from property and then options. Any other questions? Nancy is asking, just making sure the MLS virtual tour can be copied and used on our MLS. Like I mentioned, if you you have the different links for the MLS compliant virtual tour link, because MLSs are all different, we have 3 different URLs to choose from. So you can either call your MLS to find out what URL they require, or you can just try all 3 and one of them will work into your MLS. So that's the easiest, probably the quickest way to do it is just to try all 3. Any other questions? Anything else? Remember, we've got our support team here if you do. Yes, Nancy. Nancy asked, can we ask Christina about YouTube? Yes, that's considered social media-ish. So she can help you with YouTube as well. Absolutely. You can also call our support team if it's just like a technical question about posting to YouTube. But if it's something more, then you can definitely contact Christina about that too. Remember the promo, 25% off any postcard order. Just call us to order. Next week we'll be going through personal websites. So I'm going to let you guys go now. This was a little bit of a long What's Up Wednesday. So remember, if you have any questions or need anything, let us know. And then next week we're covering personal websites. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your week. And I will see you next Wednesday. Bye, everyone.